What's up, YouTube? This is Bystander X79. Alright, guys, earlier this week, the Toon Chaos set was fully revealed to us. We see what we're getting in this set. We're getting 5 brand new Toon cards, 5 brand new Chaos cards, as well as a lot of other stuff that we haven't gotten here in the TCG. I know we're getting all the brand new stuff out of the Warrior Gemini deck that we never got here in the TCG, so that's actually pretty cool. That Konami threw that into the set as well. There are also a couple of new brand new imprints or TCG exclusive cards that are going to be included in this set. So I'm actually very excited to really look at it. So we're going to take a look at the 5 brand new Toon cards. All right, Toon Blacklisted Soldier. This card cannot be normal summon or set. First must be special summon in hand by tributing 2 monsters from your hand or field that equal level 8 or more. Like all 2 monsters, if you control 2 more, then your opponent controls no 2 monsters, this card can attack your opponent directly. And once per turn, if you control 2 more, this card can target 1 card on the field, banish it, and also this card cannot attack the turn it was effective activated. Okay, so let's just turn on, take a step back. This 2 monster is probably the only 2 monster that actually can attack the same turn as summon. All the other 2 monsters have that restriction. This guy doesn't. It looks like they added in the ritual requirement for its summoning, and they took Blacklisted Soldier Envoy of the Beginnings effect, put it on the Toon version, and actually made it better. Blacklisted Envoy can only go after monsters on your opponent's field. This card can go after any card on the field, so this is definitely going to be a very powerful card for Toon decks, and there is a brand new spell that can really help you get it out. Alright. Now, going over to tcgplayer.com, right now, there's only 2 stores that have it available for pre-sales, and it's going for $75 a pop. Yeah, budget-wise, not a good thing if you're looking to buy singles, so this is something, like I said, some of the prices might force you to wait to buy singles, or make you go after boxes. We'll discuss that in a bit. Once we get down, the Toon Harpy Lady cannot attack the turn of summon. Alright. If you control Toon World, and you can special summon this card from your hand. Then, if you control another Toon monster, you can destroy 1 spell trap card your opponent controls. So they took the Harpy Hunty ground effect and added it to this card. Pretty awesome, and it basically pretty much has the standard Toon clauses on it. Can't attack the same turn. If you have Toon World and your opponent doesn't have a Toon monster, you can attack directly. So, not bad, not bad. This card right now is going for about $10. Toon's Bookmark. Alright, this is one of the new, this is a brand new searcher spell, and this is, yeah. Add 1 Toon World or 1 card that specifically lists Toon World in its tag from your deck, except for Toon Bookmark. If Toon World you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So you get protection for your Toon World spell, so you don't have to run anything that protects continuous spells. Not bad, not bad. I mean, so I'm actually liking that. It's only once per turn, unlike Toon Table of Contents, but still, another searcher spell is very good, and this card can search out pretty much anything that has Toon World in its card text. So you see, boom, boom, the monsters have Toon World in there. So yeah, this definitely is going to really help the consistency of Toon decks go to the next level. And speaking of that, we also have Toon Page Flip. Quick play spell, if you control a Toon World, reveal Toon. 3 Toon monsters with different names from your deck. Your opponent randomly picks 1 for you, special summon, ignoring special summoning conditions. Blacklisted Soldier. And also shuffle the rest of your deck. You can only activate 1 page flip per turn. Yeah, so basically, it's a 1 in 3 shot of getting this guy out, but still better than waiting in the drawer. And you can do it on your opponent's turn, too, so definitely a pretty damn awesome card to have. Both Bookmark and Page Flip are also running at $75 a pop. Seems that's the category that you're going to be seeing for a lot of the ultra rares right now. Toon Terror, which is the counter trap, when spell trap or monster effect, spell trap card or monster effect is activated while you control both Toon World and Toon monsters, then give activation to destroy that card. Alright, so it's typical counter trap, omni counter trap stuff that you can do. I'm just not enjoying the fact that you have to have 2 cards face up on the field in order to activate this card. A lot of my issues with cards that require X card on the field in order to activate means if your opponent can get one of those cards off the field before you activate this card, yeah, it's pretty problematic. Um, this card, I think it's going for $10 as well, but it could be lower, but still not bad. It's solid Toon support. So for the Chaos, okay, so we got Chaos Creator. This guy is pretty badass. Like all the other Chaos monsters, banish one light Dark Monster from your graveyard. If you control this card that was special summon from your hand, you target 3 banished monsters with different names, special summon one of them, and then place the other 2 on the bottom of your deck. So you're getting and recurring resources from your banish zone, and not only that, you're also getting stuff back on the field. So this is not a bad card. I'm definitely going to say this card is going to be utilized a lot. I know people have started test playing chaos, the new Chaos support in Thunder Dragons. I mean, that I can tell you right now is going to be very huge. So definitely keep your eyes out on the Chaos stuff because this could actually bump Thunder Dragons back up to tier 1 status. This guy alone. Chaos Daedalus. This card again, one light and dark monster from his graveyard. Special summon it. While this field spells face up in the field, your opponent cannot target light and dark monsters you control with card effects. So it does provide protection. Most decks, I know Thunder Dragons don't run field spells, so ugh. And then you can target cards on the field, up to the number of face-up field spells on the field, and banish them. You can only use this effect, Chaos Daedalus, once per turn. Okay, so unless your opponent's running another field spell reliant deck, you're not going to be seeing really much of this effect. Mostly it's going to be for protection effects, so probably a one of. Again, because they're both ultra rares, they're both running at $75 in pre-sales. I know it kind of hurts wallets, but still, you can see the usefulness of this. And then you have Chaos Valkyria, must be special from the hand. You can banish one light or dark monster from your graveyard. You get it special summon this card from your hand. If this card is banished, you can send one light or dark monster from your graveyard. But for the rest of the turn, cannot activate cards or effects with the same name as that card. Okay, so it can load your graveyard, but you're not using those card effects. It could be useful. It is a foolish burial style effect, so alright, not bad. Cast base. This is a searcher spell for monsters that cannot be normal or special summon. Send one light or dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add one light or dark monster that cannot be normal summoned from your deck to your hand with a level 4 to 8 and with a different attribute for the master. So if you're sending a light, you have to search for a dark. If you're sending a dark, you have to search for a light. Makes sense. Banish this card from the graveyard, and you can target one banished light or dark monster that cannot be normal special or summoned or set, and place that monster on the bottom of your deck, and then draw a card. Okay, so you can use both effects in the same turn. Search, draw, not bad. Chaos Space, well, running for $10 because it is super rare, but this I can see this price going up. So definitely, if you're going to be moving on any of the super rares, definitely move on them now while they're very good, because I can see this card being splashed in a lot of different decks, and the Blue Eyes can make use of this card, whether it be in a standard build or even the ritual build as well. So definitely it is stuff to really consider picking up now when they're cheap. Holding off on maybe some of the ultra rare stuff to basically wait till it comes down. The Eternal Chaos Trap, I'm not sure if you're going to be seeing a lot of this. Target one face monster your opponent controls at send one light and dark monster from your deck whose combined attack is less than or equal to that monster's. So yeah, oof, that's going to be some pretty interesting stuff because you want to be getting probably Valkyria as one of them, but then you have to turn around and make sure the other monster you send doesn't push the attack over the monster you targeted. So I'm not sure you're going to be seeing a lot of this being played. And since it's a trap, I mean, it's a normal trap, so you can search it out with Trap Trick, but still, yeah. Okay, so coming down here, we got, this is all the new stuff that was going to be from the Gemini Warrior structure deck that was released over in the OCG. Okay, to be very honest, I think Immortal Gear Free, Phoenix Gear Free is pretty much the one that everybody's hyped about getting. Banish one equip spell from your field, special summon this card from your hand at the start of the damage step. If this card attacks, you can equip one face-up monster on the field to this card, max 1, as an equip spell, and gives this card a 500 attack. When a monster effect is activated, quick effect send one face-up quick spell you control to the graveyard and negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. And you can only use the effect of each Mortal Gale Fate once per turn. This is a big bad boss monster that can basically have built-in negates. And if you're running equipped spells in your deck, it just gives you that extra level of firepower to utilize. So yeah, I can understand why people want this card. $75. Woof. But again, early in pre-sale, so it could come down. New Fight for Scales, depending on someone off of. This is the card that I actually caught my eye right here. Code Generator. If a Cyberse monster you control will be used as a Link monster for a Code Talker. This card in your hand can also be used as a material. This card sent from the hand field to the graveyard for a Link material of a Code Talker monster. You send one Cyberse monster with 1200 or less attack from your deck to your graveyard. Or this card was on the field, you can add that card to your hand. This card puts in it's a foolish burial for your Cyberse deck, and it just helps with the Code Talker. I know Microcoder is also in this set, as well as Sidnet Codec and Brokerleo, so you're getting the Link Evolution promos reprinted in this set as well, so it makes sense that Code Generator was in here too. This is a card that I'm really hyped about getting, and this is something that I'm definitely going to be looking to invest in early, since it's just 50 cents. All right, we get Mission Hope. This is something also that I can actually see probably getting a lot of attention. It's a light rank 4 spellcaster, exceeds Pendulum Monster, 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Pretty good stats for a rank 4. Rank 8, it has the skill 8 spell, and then once per turn, when a monster declares attack, you can negate the attack and destroy this card. Okay, that's this scale effect is reminiscent of probably, I think, a better version of Dynamists, which is actually pretty awesome. Generic rank 4, 2 level 4 monsters. If this card's face up in your extra deck, you can pendulum summon level 4s. Yeah, you can bring this guy back out. And if you pendulum summon them, you are actually getting a pendulum monster in your graveyard and attaching it to it as a material. So you can utilize this effect, which allows you to special summon a level 7 or lower pendulum monster from your hand in defense position but negate its effects. And then you can actually put this card into your scale. So it does have some pretty good usefuls. I can see Pendulum Magicians utilizing this card very easily. So definitely, yes, for reprints, Driver, Sangan, Chaos Sorcerer, Black Soldier, Envoy of the End, Envoy, Light Pulsars and Dark Flares, Envoy of the Evening, Dwarf Star. This was actually a common, so cool. We're getting a reprint of that. Sacred Soldier and Gamma, Curse of Dragonfire. We are getting the more guy support, so great to slip that card in there as well as Envoy of the Chaos. True King, Lysogram. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're getting a reprint of him. He's still limited. Solid Soldier is in there. Like I said, the video game promos. Keeper of Dragon Magic. All right, pretty cool if you want to run a Dragon Fusion deck. Hero support in this is mostly Master Hero. I think we are getting main deck Master Heroes sometime down the road, so that's why we're seeing so many Master Heroes being reprinted. Blast is pretty good because it was a jump promo, so Stardust Dragon, we are getting Starlight Road, so could signal the sign that we might be getting more mass removal back into the game. Hopefully Harbor's Feather Duster. Some more Tim reprints with Santa Fe Sky Prison. Toon World. We're not going to see that many Toon reprints in this set, primarily because we are getting the first Legendary Duelist Season 1 set coming out, I think, in the beginning of July. And then later this year, we're getting the Legendary Dragons, which actually also had Toon support in it. Pot of Desires and Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance running at $55. I know this is the reprint everybody wants. I know I want at least another playset of this card, so definitely something to keep your eyes on. And Starlight rounds up this set. I can tell right now, this is not a bad set. It's getting you ready for a lot of the stuff that's going down the road, which is actually pretty good. As well as giving you new support to really shake things up in the metagame. So definitely, this is one of the better sets to release this year. I want to say it was a top set, but it's definitely one of the better sets. When it comes down to buying boxes or singles, this is really up to your personal budget and personal preferences. I'm not going to really suggest buying either one to you, but if you like buying boxes and products, go for a box. If you want to take a chance of pulling some of the ultras, if you want to wait and buy singles, go that route. I did point out that some of the cards that you want that are kind of cheap right now in pre-sales, you want to probably move on now, and then wait for the higher price stuff to come down in price as the product is released and more stuff is released into the market. Alright guys, that's it for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Want to see more content like this on my channel, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Check out the description box below. Follow my affiliates, tcgplay.com, as well as sidedeckversus.com. Follow me on social media, Reddit and Twitter. And also, guys, if you want to help build my community, click on the Discord invite link in my description box below as well. Alright guys, as always, until next time, peace.